Elizabeth's Craft Room, and today's project is one that we did at class last month. This is the Playful Penguins stamp set, and this is the card we made. Now I don't know whether it's showing up on the camera, especially with my coverall on it, but we've got some embossing on that bottom layer, and we've got some stitched on this one. So let's get started with that, and I will start with the embossing. The embossing folder I'm going to use is called Subtle. Looks like nothing in the catalogue. You can't really see because it is, as its name suggests, quite subtle. And I'm going to pop this on. Now, when you're using these thick embossing folders, you will need to adapt your platform. So I'm just using one plate and the base platform on my big shot here. I'm actually going to pop this in sideways. Pop it on, plate over the top, and through it goes. And that will give me enough pressure there with just the plate and the base to give a beautiful embossed finish. It almost looks like fabric to me on there. Right, okay, so that's my base piece. Now let's do some stamping. So I'm going to stamp my penguin twice. He's going onto this stitched piece, which I did cut with the Stitched Shapes dies, and it's the biggest square I've done with those. This is all in Whisper White, and I'm going to stamp my penguin in basic grey. Now I know penguins are black and white generally, but I like the softer look on this card of the basic grey. And it's this penguin that I am stamping. And I'm going to stamp him again. Now I'm going to stamp him again because I'm going to do a little bit of fussy cutting and layer him up just a little. Okay, here he goes. So let me take my paper snips and I'll show you which bit I am cutting. So I'm cutting around his tummy there. I'm ignoring his right hand flipper, and then I'm going up. I'm going to cut round his head and his beak there. I'm going to include his left hand. Is it flipper or is it wing? You see, underwater he's using it as a flipper a bit. No, I think it's a wing, isn't it? Yeah, I'm failing. I'm failing on my my penguin knowledge here. And I'm just going to go round his tummy there and back up. So I've just cut out that much penguin, if that makes sense. And then taking some mini dimensionals, I'm going to pop one there on his arm. And a regular size. It's his arm now. So it's his arm, his flipper, his wing. Just tell me where I'm going wrong. And I'm going to just take a little edge bit here as well. And cut that out. Pop that down the end of his... What are we calling it now? Wing. It's a wing. Okay. Right. I'm going to just pop that over the top. Now, when you look at that now, can you see that that gives him a much more kind of 3D look going on there? What I didn't do, which I meant to do when I was doing the base one, but I'm just going to pop that across now, is put a little bit of ice under his feet. That's with Pool Party. That stamp is from that same stamp set. Now we need a greeting. I'm going to do this on a piece of Whisper White. It's the same sort of size. It's slightly bigger. This is 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. And I'm taking this Merry Christmas stamp out of Christmas Gleaming. In our classes we also had a birthday option because, you know, my husband has his birthday in December. Birthdays don't stop just because we're in the festive season. So I've got the Merry Christmas on there, and this is just going to be layered up. Can you see how easy this card is? It is super easy. We're going to glue this piece, this embossed piece on, and the base card I'm using is Pretty Peacock, and then I'm going to start layering these pieces up with some dimensionals. Now, if you're in the UK and you are layering, watch out with your layers. One layer will go into a standard letter. 2 layers starts to get a bit iffy for whether you're going to have a standard, whether it's going to be a standard layer or whether you're going to have to pay for large letter in your postage. So I would say if you're handing it over, which I will be handing this one over, then you're absolutely fine to do 2 layers as I am. But if you're going to post it, it's never good to post the gift of excess postage. So don't do that. Use just 1 layer, perhaps put this one on flat and then pop up the top one. Okay, one more thing. Let's have a little bit of bling. I'm going to add some basic rhinestone jewels and just pop those top and bottom on that little panel just to finish it off. So I hope you liked this quick and simple card. Thank you for visiting Elizabeth's Craft Room today, and if you would like to come along to one of my classes in Southampton, UK, just get in touch. We do classes, we do 7 classes a month where we teach projects just like this. Thanks for visiting, and I look forward to welcoming you back again soon.